What's going on, everybody? Hair here. Once again, disappointed. Very disappointed. Your Sacramento Kings lose 109-108 to the Cleveland Cavaliers. That makes 5 games in a row. Disgusted. Just honestly not that disappointed, like I said previously, just because we've just been kind of used to losing lately. This is 5 games in a row. If we were anything close to, I don't know, relevancy, this game would have hurt a lot. You lose, by 1 point. Fox had the shot to win the game at the end, but it's one of those things where I'm like, oh, okay, another loss. And what's helped tremendously is those darn Raiders making it to the playoffs. Congratulations to the Raiders. Play against the Bengals this Saturday. Cannot wait for that. But yes, so back to this game. Just one of those games where we need to realize that our Kings are not a good basketball team, one of the worst in the league. They seem to step it up with like about 4-ish minutes to go towards the end, and we aren't good enough to do that. We're not the Warriors, we're not, the Celtics, not the 76ers, we're not the Heat even. Mavericks, whoever else you want to throw in there. We're not a good Suns. We're not a good enough team to just turn it on all of a sudden. That's just not how we're made up. It can't happen. So they did. Towards the last 4 minutes, we were diving for balls, running, hustling, playing a little bit of defense, which has been the main thing why we've struggled so much. And we caught up. We were tied. We were down by 1. You had Metu have that horrible that technical foul towards the end of the game that you can say cost us, but it was just more. Jared Allen was doing whatever he wanted. The bigs took over. Our interior defense is just atrocious, horrible. Anybody with a big just destroys us. It doesn't matter who's in. If it's when Holmes was playing Holmes, Len, even Queta, he did great, but still same thing. We need a real strong big, to be honest. Bagley, none of those guys can defend a decent big in this league. It's horrible to see, and we can't guard a simple pick and roll. The Kings switch way too much. Every time somebody sets a pick, we switch automatically. We get destroyed. They get the matchup they want. They get a dunk. It's like they just play pick and roll ball against the Kings all day, and they just it executes because we just keep switching. Lazy defense. So got a lot of problems with this team. Again, Fox didn't have a great game. Struggled today. He had those 3 straight 30-plus games, and now he struggled the last few games. So, Halliburton did good today, played good. He was 2 of 6 of 3-pointers, but an 8 of 16 overall, shot 50%. So, pretty decent. But, it's just one of those games where those guys can't play everything. Halliburton and Fox, they both have defensive struggles. The whole defense struggles defensively. And we just got beat by, I guess you could say, the better team. Cleveland just owned us this year. They were 2-0 against us, and it just is what it is. I will never take away Metu's game-winning shot the other week, but he just shoots too much for my liking. Again, congrats to him for making that shot, game winner, a week ago or so, but he shoots way too much for my liking. I'd like to see just more pick and rolls from him and less hero ball, I guess you could say. But again, he's the least of our problems. We have a lot of problems on this squad. We just cannot find the formula to win. I know people are saying trade Fox. Everybody's saying trade Fox. I would hate that. I think you need to build around him and Hallie. I'm even down to trade Mitchell. I know I'm kind of counterintuitive because I want to keep the young guys. But Mitchell, to me, is a little too undersized because he still gets blown by in defense. He's not. Maybe he'll develop pretty good into a pest later on. He does show flashes, but right now he gets owned by any guard taller than him. He's just a little too small. But it is what it is. Don't want to hate too much on him. We're still bad. 5 losses in a row. We play the Lakers next on Wednesday. Will it be 6 in a row? We shall see. This is the Hair.